Get this out the way. Cis woman. I don't give a fuck if you're offended by that term. I have a pussy too, and I'm not. You know how some men go looking for unsavory memes or videos of black women so they can go on podcasts and call us all trash? That's the very same thing that cis women like Just Hilarious do to trans women. I don't understand what she said that was wrong. Well, let me explain, boo-boo. The trans woman in that video never said that they have periods, just that non-cis women do, you know, trans men, for example. And even if she did, matter of fact, let's say she said, fuck you bitches, I bleed better than you. If I was out and somebody cornered me and said, give me your fucking purse, I have depression, you have to give it to me, would I, a reasonable human being, conclude that the mental health movement has gone too far because people with depression are purse snatchers? Or would I check the motherfucker stealing my purse? Y'all can never discuss talking points made by trans women without invalidating the entire community, yet y'all claim not to have a problem with them. Be indubitably the fuck for real. She said those women belong in fucking straitjackets because she misunderstood what a trans woman was saying. And in her video, she said, who's fighting for us? Us meaning cis women in this scenario. When one, she has a very large platform and I ain't never heard her talk about our liberation, have you? And two, trans women don't have the societal standing to wage war on us if they wanted to. They're being stripped of their rights and murdered too. There is a war on women. It's perpetrated by the cis men who are in power, but y'all are blaming it on trans women who experience misogyny too.
Boston police say what you just saw was a man attacking a woman because she did not say good morning to him. The two did not know each other, and now that man is under arrest.
Our Abby Nescoda is in Dorchester with the details and more of that disturbing cell phone video.
Lord, and singing and gardening.
Interrupted by a violent beating. This cell phone.
And you can't even, as a black woman, just be relaxed and be enjoyed. This is how much they hate us. Yet y'all still keep on reproducing them and protecting them and worshiping them. This is proof right there that they hate us.
Phone video shows what police say happened to a 59-year-old woman in Boston earlier this month after she...
59 years old. They don't care. In their pathology, they see us as an enemy and want to murder us. They have a destructive pathology. Wake up, sisters. We are not the enemy. They are the problem.
He failed to say two words. Good morning.
The defendants accused her of not saying good morning to him. I quote from the police report, when people say good morning to you, you should say hi, you crazy bitch.
You can see just how long the attack goes on in this surveillance video before the suspect takes off from Balsam Street, almost hitting her with his car as he drives away.
Broke her nose.
33-year-old Ian Atkinson of Dorchester is now under arrest, charged with assault and battery. Prosecutors say he wasn't hard to find because he was already wearing a GPS monitoring device. His criminal history includes other assault and drug-related charges, but his attorney says he's the victim in this case.
What he did was he defended himself. Because the victim was biting him.
He says the...
Do you see this sick? These males are sick. Oh my God. Even the attorney, find his name, sisters. Whoever that attorney was, find his name and get him fired.
Woman came after him first, spraying him with her garden hose, but...
Delusion. Absolutely delusional.
Prosecutors say the video doesn't show any of that.
There's no water on the ground here. There's no water on the defendant here.
The woman still too shaken to speak, but her neighbors shocked to learn a fight so violent could happen over something so small.
I'm scared to hear that because I'm over here walking my dog alone and walking by myself alone, so it's scary.
At a hearing today, a judge did find Atkinson to be dangerous. That means he'll remain behind bars for at least the next 4 months. In Dorchester, I'm Abby Nescoda, NBC 10 Boston.
And embarrassing yourself on a topic that you're clearly not educated on. I think that people need to just stop and listen. Stop.
Say it, sis.
People have been calling Serena Williams a man for years. I watched it, and it was mostly black men that did it.
There you go.
I watched
Bingo.
that happen. And then when she went and got with a man who's not black, because I'm with sis. Bitch, go where you're wanted. Go where you're celebrated and appreciated. Yep. She got her a rich ass man with a lot of motherfucking money and a lot of big dick energy, and he's not black. Then all the black men are mad. Wait a minute. Right. Y'all were just calling her a man.
Right. It's the men.
Y'all were just calling her a man. Welcome to the channel So Real Radio TV. Make sure you like the video, please.
They are the
This is the best channel on YouTube. Y'all were just calling her a man.
Wake up, sis. She's waking up.
Y'all were just saying that she's not good enough for the black man to fuck because she looks like a man.
Right.
So then when she go and she gets a rich ass man, CEO of motherfucking Reddit with big dick energy. Big dick energy means you're a provider and a protector.
Thank you.
He's capable of providing and protecting. He's a very masculine man. Money maker. When she goes and gets a man with big dick energy who's not black, now everybody's mad and calling her a race traitor.
Right.
So was she supposed to sit there and take abuse from black men forever?
Yes. That's what they want us to do. Absolutely not. Sisters, wake up.
I don't understand. Demick saying that he thought that she was a trans woman. A celebrity emailing her and wanting to fly her out because they thought she was a trans woman. People always calling cisgender women trans if you are too tall. They did it to Ciara. They tried to say that Ciara was born with a dick because she's tall. You really don't see how transphobia is affecting cisgender women too? I don't understand. I think that a lot of you are just so dead set on fighting against anything that trans women say that you start to embarrass yourselves. And I think the best thing to do is to just stop talking and like listen and think about what's being said. I've seen multiple women. I have had friends who were tall women and people try to say that they were a man, you're a man. I know women who are darker skinned who have been called a man. I don't understand what y'all are talking about. What she said about transphobia affects all women is true. If you are a woman who does not fit a certain look, if your hands are bigger than they think, they did it to Megan Thee Stallion too. People are still saying that Megan Thee Stallion is a trans woman. So I'm trying to figure out where she's wrong by saying it happened to Serena Williams too. See, I have an audience of people, and you might be new here, Valerie Campbell, but I have an audience of people who are actual thinkers. Wendy Williams also. Michelle Obama also. Thank you, all of the long-time subscribers. I'm not understanding what you're not getting about cisgender women have constantly been misgendered, and they do it even if they know that this person is a cisgender woman. They just do it to be nasty. Oh, you must be a man. I'm just not understanding how you're not getting that it does. The people who are transphobic and the people who don't like trans women or think that trans women are a certain look or that trans women are ugly, they place all of those stereotypes on cisgender women when they want to take a dig at them.
Or are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth.
How do we gatekeep something that we were never really included in or a part of? Because these versions of femininity and womanhood and gender, black women were never really invited to that club. Not for real. They don't think of us when they think of those versions of femininity and womanhood, because gender is a colonial construct, not just a social one, a colonial one. And what I mean by that is these different gender expressions and sexualities and gender identities existed in Africa pre-colonialism. Okay. And I know you guys do not like to listen to that, so you don't have to listen to me, right? Because there's an article on JSTOR right now called the deviant African genders that colonialism condemned. And it says, with what the slave trade and colonialism implied, these transgressive gender performances became the target of the Inquisition. The church disseminated the message that individuals who did not conform to their idea of men and women could be a bad influence on Christian colonial society. One more modern example, I got you. Since we're talking about biology, go ahead and ask Caster Semenya and all the other black women athletes who've had medals taken away, told that they can no longer perform in their sports because their biology, their testosterone exists outside the realms of womanhood. Don't even get me started about black women being masculinized and told they look like men. I mean, Sierra, Meg Thee Stallion. Where does y'all's go? Because people are dying.
Right.
People are dying, and you want to talk about periods and uteruses and being able to have children, which, surprise, surprise, there are cis women now who don't have periods, who can't carry kids, who can't have kids. There are trans men who have periods and uteruses. So again, what is your goal? Because people are dying. Just the other day, a cis black woman was killed because a man thought she was trans and she wasn't. Black women are 2.5 times more likely to be killed by a man. And in 2020, a black woman girl was killed every 5 to 6 hours. And those rates are already astronomical. But guess what? Trans women of color, black trans women, are more likely to be killed than us. Yeah. So what is the goal when we're talking about gatekeeping womanhood and gatekeeping femininity and you'll never be this, you'll never be that? What, all in a system that is designed to kill us anyways?
The men are killing us.
Stand up. And trans women don't only matter just because of the connection between transphobia and misogynoir. No, they matter because they are people. They're not taking anything from us. This system is.